both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now Denver's starting five. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the five, down low. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal, covered by Jokic. Gobert, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Bogdanovic, and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovic able to put points on the board.
Barton against Mitchell. Barton outside. This one for 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself. Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor, he rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Murray passes to Porter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Jokic the screen. Barton's shot off the mark. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. From the arc. Tries again. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Conley against Murray. From deep, Jokic. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Porter. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jokic's shot is good. Boy, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He's succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
And here's Barton outside, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Going inside. Pass to Gobert. Oh, Jokic with a block.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Takes a 3. Shoots from the elbow. Jokic, no good. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. Pass to Conley. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Barton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. They kick it out to Murray. Stolen by Conley. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. 1 minute left in the first. Clock at 6. Murray from outside. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah leading. Over to the left wing. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. drops in the layup for two. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket on the night.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovich, showing no fear at all.
Murray against Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. Puts up a three. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? As that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter.
All right, Portland's coming onto the court. Come on, get down. You're doing it.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Oh, man,
Oh!
what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Mitchell drives in. Barton pulls it in.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Conley against Murray. And the dunk by Jokic.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Outside Murray. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play to the paint. Here's Jokic over Gobert, and Gobert with a block.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
For three, O'Neal. Denver grabs the miss. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open three. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. O'Neal's got 9.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Murray passes to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Murray passes to Barton. Tries the spin move. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Bogdanovich controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 6.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pass to Jokic. Porter with a screen on Gobert. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Finished off the break. Gordon's gotten his first bucket of the night.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Conley against Murray. Mitchell up top. Here's the three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
"50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Murray against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Inside, Gobert. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Murray, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. 18 feet out. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. And here's Bogdanovic. Defended by Gordon. Pass to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovic. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent.
And so that's the end. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Nuggets trail, and the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
On the court for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Murray, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Clarkson against Morris. Clarkson with the ball, and he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 11.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Morris passes to Green. Here's Najee. 3-pointer. Clarkson grabs a miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Oh, Green with a block. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
3rd quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Clarkson outside. Ingles from outside. Denver grabs the miss. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Denver ball.
Morris against Clarkson. Morris left side. Pass to Najee. And the layup is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Clarkson against Morris. That shot off the mark. Now Denver takes it the other way, and it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul.
That's his
first foul.
First team foul.
Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson against Morris. From deep three-point range, he can't get it to go. Utah leading to the inside. The kick out to Ingles. Clarkson outside. He takes it in. Okay, the pass to Whiteside. Now Ingles. The three ball.
In the third.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. The three. Rebounded by Green.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's Morris. Soft touch off the glass. Morris has got his first basket. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
3 on the clock. Here's Ingles. And it's Denver with a rebound. Pass to Morris. Launches it. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And there's a 3-second violation.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. They set a pick. Here's Morris. Over Clarkson. And it's Denver with another.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
That's the line for Utah. Go.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point.
Your Jazz Dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Well, the Jazz shooting an average of 43% from the floor. They've got Joe Ingles, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Outside Bogdanovic. Driving in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And, you know, he's an underrated ball handler, Bogdanovic. Able to get a step there and work himself to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3 ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Mitchell's checked in for Ingles. Here's Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Picked by Gobert. From deep, Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Buries it from 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Murray against Conley. Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And they're on the break. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Takes the 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Gordon with a screen on Conley. To the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Murray against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rejected by Jokic. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Murray up top. Checked by Mitchell. And, yep, it's good. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The 3 from Mitchell. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. From 12 feet, rejected by Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. From behind the arc. Barton pulls it in. Left side Murray. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Denver.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
41 seconds left to play in the 4th. Gordon with a screen on Gobert. And here's Jokic. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And the Jazz with possession. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Look at that stroke on Jokic's three-point shot. And I like the way he releases it so high. Makes it tough for defenders to get to it. He's not a really nimble guy, but he's got a lot of grace in his game.
And so it's Utah with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Now, here is O'Neal. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Doncic can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley into the lane. Bucket is good.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Now the Mavericks with it. It's a 5-point game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. From the low block. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Mitchell passes to Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Timeout charge to Dallas. Your Jazz Dancer. Give the hand, fans, your Jazz Dancers dance team.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porzingis with a screen on O'Neal. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And it's Bogdanovic on the foul.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Doncic passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Porzingis on the foul.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Conley. For 3, Mitchell. Poke loose. Passes it to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Doncic kicks to Powell. And it's all evened up.
Dwight Powell.
Powell's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. To the middle. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. The 11-footer. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Doncic looking it over. That shot off. O'Neal with the defensive effort. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The 3 for Doncic. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
And it's Mitchell missing. Right side Hardaway. Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point.
All right, lookers coming out of the court. Come on, get round and your chance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. It's the group right now for Utah. Now Mitchell after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection. This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Gobert with the defensive effort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jazz leading by 8. Outside Conley. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Going inside. Gobert. To the inside. And Doncic throws it down.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Outside Conley. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
The offensive rebound. Hardaway finds Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Now here is... Conley, 5 points in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Hardaway with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
The speed on the break from Powell right now. Just booking down the court and getting to the basket.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Mitchell against Hardaway. And Mitchell gets it to go.
You can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact, or if necessary, play through it.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Powell with a screen on O'Neal. Doncic way outside. Had the space there, but it's offline. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
The drive by Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy for the Don.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Mitchell outside. There's the drive. Gobert.
How about that defense by Powell? Not overly physical, obviously, but he moves his feet and anticipates plays.
Here's Porzingis. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Nine seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Conley. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Mavericks, 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all filled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Kleba in at the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Whiteside kicks to Ingles. Lets it go. Here's Azubuike. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You know, it's never clear what Joe Ingles is thinking. The unpredictability of what he accomplishes in pick and roll is something special.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. Ingles with the rebound. Utah leading by 6. Here's Clarkson. Unable to get that one. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. Here's Brown. Stolen by Clarkson. Stolen by Brunson. Cauley-Stein passes to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Ingles following the score by Dallas. Azubuike the pass to Whiteside. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Brunson against Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got his first basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Down low, here's Marjanovic. A special move before the shot.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Driving the lane. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Stolen. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Brown. Nifty move. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. And it's Brown missing to the paint. Intercepted. Kleber with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Brown drives in. Draws contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Clarkson against Brunson. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Marjanovic down low. He's covered by Azubuike. For the lead, out to the wing. Brunson with a clean look. Drops in the tray. Brunson's got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Some dishes to Azubuike. Clarkson against Brunson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Now here's Brunson. The shot. Gobert with the block. And they'll get another chance. Brunson with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
The Mavericks have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Mike Conley's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Mitchell outside. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. And he drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Mavericks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Mitchell outside for 3. The shot comes out. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks lead.
your Jazz Dancers.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
For 3, Mitchell. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Finney-Smith. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
For 3, Mitchell connects from 3-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Conley's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
From the arc. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 19 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Dallas leading by 8. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. The pass to Mitchell. To the inside. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Doncic with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Launches a 3. No good from Finney-Smith. To the wing right side. And here's Conley outside. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Powell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jazz trail by 9. Mitchell right side. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Offensive rebound.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Here's Finney-Smith, over by Conley. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Knocked away. Porzingis with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Doncic against O'Neal. 13 feet away. Again, the Mavericks score.
Now, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hardaway with the steal. Stolen by Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Off target with his 3. Utah has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Paul. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. The rebound by Bridges. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Right side Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Yes, it's good. Now Conley. About a minute played here so far in the first. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's got 5 now. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Conley passes to Mitchell. Paul against Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Paul passes to Bridges. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Outside Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Booker. Goes back up. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Booker is good at knowing when to shoot the ball. When he gets that kind of room, he's not going to hesitate.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
Paul against Conley. Booker for 3. That shot is off. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. Utah with the rebound.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Jazz. And he drives in.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And that one's good. Paul.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Outside Mitchell from the arc. Three-pointer. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul against Conley. Three-pointer, Bridges on target from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. The putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your head.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Kept alive. 4 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. From downtown. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Outside Booker. Gobert against Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. Ayton inside. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. For 3, O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Three-pointer, Bridges. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Stolen by Bridges. He's got a clear path. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time. And the Suns shooting the rock well at 46%.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
The Jazz again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Counted from distance. Bridges has got 6.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Here's Paul. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Booker from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Outside Conley. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. The three from Mitchell. Here's O'Neal from deep. Back to Conley. Right side Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Stolen by Bridges. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's a three from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. To the inside. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires for three. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker fires from way outside. No good with the triple. The Jazz shooting a nice 50% for the game. Launches it. Utah the rebound. Now here's Gobert. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Mitchell drives in. Bogdanovic against Paul. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on 8. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Jacks up a three. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got 6.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we finished off one half of play. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
26.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Johnson is out there with Abdel Nader. Then there's JaVale McGee, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point guard position.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
From deep, Johnson. Utah with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Oh, deflected. McGee with a steal. Ingles with it, and it's McGee picking him up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Shamet. Ingles defending. Pass to Johnson. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Whiteside with a screen on Payne. Pass to Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. Back to Whiteside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Here's Whiteside. This one for three. And it's Whiteside again missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Nader. Back to Payne. Here's Shamet. Stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Clarkson. Whiteside. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
Payne. Count the basket.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Clarkson. Into the lane. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Shamet. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gay picks one up.
Andrew Shamet able to see a couple of different cultures in the early part of his career. And maybe some of that understanding about how guys have succeeded in playing roles is eventually going to help his career along the way.
Now here's Clarkson. Gay outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ingles from outside. And no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Outside Payne. McGee passes to Johnson. To the left wing. And here's Payne outside. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Ingles, no good. Well, the Suns shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Shamet driving to the basket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Now here's Clarkson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Azubuike. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he gets it back. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Payne.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Pass to McGee. Phoenix no good that time either. Gay attacking to end the drought. And we've reached the end of the third. As out in front, they lead by 6. And
your Jazz Dancers.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Joe Ingles. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Pass to Mitchell. McGee with a steal. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their ability to rebound and convert their second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout this game, guys.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Bogdanovic against Crowder. Ayton, the screen on Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. And he makes it on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Conley. Here we go. All alone. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Paul passes to Bridges. That three's off the mark. The Jazz shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
It's good on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Bridges down low. Can they get it? They get it again.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Outside Mitchell from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Beyond the arc. And they get it back.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And that one's good from Conley.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. And here's Bridges. Looking to get back on track. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Utah the rebound.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
From deep, Conley gets the three to fall. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Jazz.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 14. Ayton with a screen. Bridges passes to Ayton. Out to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bridges. From the corner. Keeps it alive. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Mitchell with the ball. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
And the Canadian get up. Murray hammers that one home.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Conley the pass to Gobert. Conley with it. Now defended by Jokic. Conley's shot is off.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Not loose. Jokic against Mitchell. Jokic kicks to Porter. Outside Gordon. Inside from 13. And it's Jokic missing. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Porter, no luck. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Conley into the lane. O'Neal. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And that one's good. Barton.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Now here's Conley. Now the pass to Mitchell to stop the drought. Another miss by Utah. Three-pointer, Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Barton's got 5 now.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Gobert drops them both.
In this era of stretch bigs, many traditional centers have struggled, but Rudy Gobert just continues to thrive at both ends.
Now here's Murray. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Murray for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley against Murray. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And finished off by Porter.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gordon the pass to Barton. And he can't bank that one in. Jazz trail by 12. The drive by Mitchell. Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by O'Neal. Jokic kicks to Barton. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Murray following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Murray outside. From downtown, the Nuggets with another miss. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 10-point game.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Now here's Murray. "19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And another miss by Denver. Mitchell in the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And it's 6 points for Donovan Mitchell. And Murray, here we go. And that one, good.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Nuggets on top, leading by 8.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. From deep. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic just got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, "I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite." Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Here's Mitchell, back to Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Can't cash in from close range. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell outside. The 3. Fires the 3. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. On up the court. And it's Gordon missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Jazz ball.
Conley with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Murray uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 9. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
Barton finds Jokic. for Gobert. Gobert with the block. Mitchell wide open. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
And Murray, here we go. Out left to the wing. Barton outside. Back to Jokic. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. It's good. And that's 11 points for Jamal Murray.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
For 3, Mitchell. Jokic with it. Now defended by Gobert. Jokic kicks to Porter. Back to Jokic. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 5. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Again, the miss by Murray. Right wing, O'Neal from long range. For 3, Mitchell. Offensive rebound, a second chance effort. No good on the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the first half is now in the books.
15.
Nuggets lead by. Thank you, David, and we'll be. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Denver, we've got JaMychal Green, and it's Morris in at the point guard.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Clarkson goes in, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Azubuike, the pass to Whiteside, to the inside. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Morris with the ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Clarkson goes in. Azubuike, the pass to Clarkson. The shot misses. And Denver the other way now. Over to the wing. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Dozier, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very
close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Here's Clarkson. And it's Denver with the rebound. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Najee. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 13. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Morton.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Clarkson against Morris. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes
beyond the arc.
2 minutes.
It doesn't go for him. And it's Utah the other way. And it's Ingles off the drive. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets leading by 12 and stolen by Gay. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Basketball.
Here's Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Green with a screen on Ingles. Fires the three. Utah with the rebound. Driving inside. The shot's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Morris looking over the floor. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Clock at 6. And that one goes long.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Gay with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. The dish to Whiteside. Now, Gay. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You want to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell outside. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Porter. To the paint. It's good from Gordon on the assist from Porter. Gordon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Denver leading by 12. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Murray.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Nuggets ball.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Barton against Gobert. 5 on the clock. And Barton throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Mitchell against Murray. The 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Shoots the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Murray against Mitchell. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Porter with the screen for Jokic. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mitchell's shot is good.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Here's Barton. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Gordon with a screen on Gobert. Lets it fly. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 9. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Murray. The 3 ball. Kept alive. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The 3 from Bogdanovich. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Murray against Mitchell. Murray dishes to Porter. Passes to Jokic. Trying to get something going. Gobert with the block. Porter, no luck. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. For 3, Mitchell. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
The Nuggets now on offense. They've led by as many as 14 points. Mitchell against Murray. From deep three-point range, and again, Denver no good. And stolen by Barton. So we see Denver get the win here. It was up for grabs. All right, David, thank you.
It's all happening in Dallas, Texas at the American Airlines Center. Here we go. The Jazz taking on the Mavericks. For Utah, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Mavs, Jazz, coming up next on 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Bogdanovic with a screen on Hardaway. Mitchell's shot is good. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now here's Doncic. Conley with some nice D.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
On the take, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
And Conley drops them both.
That's what he does, rock solid at the line.
Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert finds Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
The three from Mitchell, and the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 6.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. It's Finney-Smith with the drive, and stolen by Gobert. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Conley passes to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. The three from Mitchell. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Doncic left side. Outside Hardaway. Let's go with a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. Just 4 to shoot. The three from Mitchell. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic on the wing with the drive, and Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Outside Mitchell, fires from deep. Here's Gobert. The shot won't fall. Good D by Finney-Smith. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. The Mavericks trailing. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Doncic passes to Powell. From 13, rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovic finds Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Doncic against Bogdanovic. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Doncic.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Mitchell. There's the 3. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. He got it up.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Doncic passes to Hardaway to the paint. Here's Powell. Deflected. And he recovers it. That one's good. This game is all even. Powell's got his second basket. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 23% so far. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Doncic left side. Now Powell. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Doncic outside. Over Bogdanovic. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Utah leading. Powell with a steal. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
Conley, he's open. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Jazz lead by 7.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
And Doncic launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Finney-Smith. Hardaway up top. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Doncic outside. Pulls it in from the elbow. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Doncic. Outside Mitchell. The 3-ball. 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's stolen. And the Jazz pushing it up now from deep. Conley. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Finney-Smith. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Outside Conley. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Conley. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Mitchell. Inside. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Doncic. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Conley. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Utah closing out this quarter with a 7. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got Maxi Kleber, Boban Marjanovic out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Brunson. Out to Kleber. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Marjanovic. Stolen by Ingles. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Whiteside. Can't hit from in close. The Mavericks trailing. To the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein. And that one's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Azubuike to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Ingles from outside. Cauley-Stein with the rebound. The Mavericks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Brown inside. Ingles defending. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Blocked again! And they'll keep possession. Cauley-Stein gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, after suffering a devastating Achilles tendon injury during the 16-17 season, Gay has bounced back really well. I mean, has quietly become a much better outside shooter, too.
Brunson against Clarkson. Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots over Whiteside. Marjanovic can't hit. Utah has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Gay finds Ingles. Clarkson for 3. It doesn't go for him. For Dallas, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Ingles from outside. And there's the call on Willie Cauley-Stein. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Whiteside can't get it to go. Brown drives in. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Pass to Kleber. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleber. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gay outside. Here he goes. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Clarkson against Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gay. Shoots over Cauley-Stein. They get it back. Azubuike. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And Brunson, here we go. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Whiteside with a screen on Brown. Down low. Here's Azubuike. And he converts the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside Brunson. Outside Brown. He takes it in. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Clarkson finds Whiteside. Brown against Ingles. 5 to shoot. Here's Azubuike. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Jazz up by.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Utah.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue on D and getting some steals.
Pass to O'Neal from deep three-point range. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Doncic passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Doncic finds Porzingis. Here's Powell. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Conley passes to Gobert. Bogdanovic from long range. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And a nice, smooth, soft stroke for Bogdanovic. That stroke is pure.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
O'Neal misses. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Gobert from the arc. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Doncic. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:24 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's O'Neal. Fires the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Finney-Smith. Porzingis with it. Nice move. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
On the wing, Mitchell. And he drives in. Porzingis grabs the board. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Stolen by Conley.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Hardaway against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Clock at 6. Looking to end the run. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
And so it's Dallas with it. From the left block.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls off block. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
It's the Suns to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one fast break. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
For 3, Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. But drive by Booker. Bridges, no one around him. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Bridges got the first points up on the board tonight here for Phoenix. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Gobert pulls it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
For 3, Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Crowder finds Booker. Elbow shot. Gobert pulls it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Paul with the 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
No good from Booker. Utah leading. But Trey. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Jazz. Ayton a screen on Conley. Bridges outside. There's the drive.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Lets the 3 fly. Back to Mitchell. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Conley with the 3. They get it again. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man cap?
For 3, Bridges. It's good from long range.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Gobert finds Conley. And slam dunk by Gobert.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Covered by Conley. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Now, Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
32 seconds left to play here in the first. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Takes the 3. Booker left side. Crowder from outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Now Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Fires from deep. Tips it up. And Paul stays with it.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Suns lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Bridges dishes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Off target from 3-point range. Jazz trail by 3. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225 with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively. This is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Booker outside. Paul with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The Jazz working the ball around now. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Crowder. Going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Booker the pass to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. The 3-pointer, no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's a 6-point Suns lead.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Paul kicks to Booker. Driving in.
Blocking foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
It's Crowder on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Jazz trail by 6. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Paul with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Ayton with it. Conley picks him up. Bridges left side. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Shot to stop the run, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Ayton.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Paul passes to Bridges. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Conley penetrating, and that one drops.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Paul dishes to Booker. Bridges outside. Takes a three. Rebound, Utah.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
O'Neal from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists in the game. All up top, over by Conley. Paul kicks to Bridges. Crowder. O'Neal with the rebound. Conley the pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Up again. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow. Bogdanovich has got it all time, and that'll do it for the first. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Nader. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Utah.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
And here is Shemp. Passes it to Payne. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Payne's got his first basket of the night. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Shamet. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
At the line for Phoenix, Landry.
Both good from the line that time. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. 2nd team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. It's a 1-point game. The drive by Clarkson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving in.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Payne's shot is good. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Back to Whiteside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson for three. A rebound by Johnson.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Off target with his three. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Suns leading. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nader kicks to Payne. Out to the right wing. Into the lane. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And Phoenix has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Shamet missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
2 minutes.
And Azubuike kicks to Gay. The dish to Azubuike. Poked away. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Clarkson outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Johnson with a screen on Clarkson. Payne. And Whiteside sends it back. There's the pass to Ingles. With the drive. And he slams it one-handed.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
Payne passes to Shamet. McGee against Azubuike. Shot clock at 6. Back to McGee. It's tipped. Here's Ingles. Off target from the wing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good. Payne's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Clarkson kicks to Azubuike. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is no good. Gobert the pass to Azubuike. Out to the right wing. Mitchell outside. They set the pick. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Utah out in front.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The shot comes out. Now the Suns take it the other way. It's up a three. Good on the triple. Nader's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Conley feeling it out for three. Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovic. That shot wide open. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Bogdanovic, such a nice offensive arsenal. He is capable of scoring from anywhere.
Some changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Nader. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Connects from three-point range. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Bridges misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Paul passes to Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The drive by Mitchell. And Bogdanovic kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good with the triple. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
O'Neal against Bridges. Passes it to Paul. They need this. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Here's Bogdanovic, and it's off the back rim. No good. Suns trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
Paul passes to Booker. It's good. This game is all even. Booker's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Suns. Mitchell looking it over. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 8 points here in this quarter. Ball against Conley. Booker with no one around. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And they double up Paul. Feeds Kicks to Booker. It drops. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. And it's Conley penetrating.
Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bridges outside. Booker outside. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, you take control of what you can take advantage of, and that means playing through contact.
The drive by Mitchell. Bridges with it. They could win it. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Drives to the hoop. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that will allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. To the left side wing. O'Neal from long range. Drills the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Ball against Conley. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crowder's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Ball against Conley. Mitchell passes to Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Booker outside. And there's the drive. Good on the bucket. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell finds Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Pass to O'Neal. Over to the left wing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A single confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
Paul passes to Bridges. Nails the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The drive by Mitchell. Money!
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Paul passes to Bridges. The ball. Gobert with the defensive effort.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the Jazz, another three.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
For three, Bridges. And they get it back. Ball fires from way outside. A rebound by the Jazz. Now O'Neal. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.